I don't know why I did that shit, but it felt right. So I did it. Suck my...
This might be one of the most important moments in streaming culture that nobody's talking about correctly. Because what happened to Rakai and Plaqueboymax at Rolling Loud was more than just a bad performance. It exposed something way bigger and honestly kinda sad. Because only a few months ago, I made a video about Clover and how streamers were slowly starting to break out of that internet bubble and become actual live entertainers. It felt like the streaming culture was evolving, but after Rolling Loud, I think we just saw the entire illusion collapse in real time. Because what Rolling Loud exposed is something that a lot of creators do not want to hear. That chat hype that they have on Twitch does not equal real life respect, and some streamers are even starting to confuse attention with talent, and that's the uncomfortable truth that nobody wants to say out loud. Now let's start with Rakai, and before anyone starts to cry in the comments, no, I'm not here just to hate on Rakai. To be honest, watching that clip was more uncomfortable than funny.
See y'all, bro. We're going out, right?
Mainly because you could see the moment reality hit him right in the face. The reason this moment matters so much was because this wasn't Twitch. This wasn't his community. This wasn't a stream where everybody spams W no matter what happens. This was real life. A crowd full of people who paid real money and stood outside for hours and had zero emotional attachment to Rakai, and that changes everything. Online audiences and real life crowds are not the same. A Twitch audience is passive. A live audience is honest. That's why live events expose people real fast. No mods, no algorithm, no parasocial protection, no yes men spamming you're him, just raw reaction. And when Rakai walked out there, the crowd immediately showed the difference between that internet popularity versus real world respect. I know it's brutal, but it's true. And honestly, I think the streaming culture created this illusion. An illusion where constant attention starting to feel like celebrity status, and these are not the same thing. Just because your clips go viral, just because the kids in your chat call you the GOAT, just because your fan base hypes everything you do, does not automatically means that the outside world sees you as talented. That's the dangerous part, because eventually you leave the internet bubble, and when you do, you meet people who do not care about your clout, or your Discord memes, or your stream moments, or your parasocial fan base. And Rolling Loud exposed that instantly. The crowd wasn't reacting to Rakai like, oh wow, internet celebrity. They reacted like, why is this dude even on the stage? That's a completely different reality, and I think a lot of streamers are genuinely not ready for that transition. Now Plaqueboymax is where the conversation really gets interesting, because unlike Rakai, Max actually takes his music seriously. And I'll be fair, his music is not complete trash. I'm pretty sure some people out there automatically hate him just because he's a streamer trying to make music. But I also think that he's forcing that artist art way too hard. And there's a difference, because being around music culture and being an artist are completely two different things. And I think Rolling Loud exposed that gap badly.
Let's go! Let's go! Joe! Cause they fucking love me. You ain't touching money. Till one day you tell your back. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
You could literally feel the disconnect. And the problem is that these streamer communities, they create that inflated confidence real fast. If thousands of people spam, this is hard, album of the year, you're the GOAT, every single day of your stream, eventually some creators stop separating support from actual critique. And that becomes dangerous creatively, because fans support you. A real audience support the performance. Huge difference. And that's why some of these streamers streamers mistake attention for talent. All of that internet motion is really starting to trick all of these creators to believing that they crossed into spaces they haven't even fully earned yet. And that's the real conversation. And honestly, this is why I always look at DDG when conversations like this happen, because DDG is one of the most successful examples of a creator crossing over into music, and even he still struggles getting his full respect from the music audiences. That should tell you how hard it actually is, because music fans are brutal. They do not care about your subscriber count. They care if the music feels real. That's it. And even though DDG has had some real success, he still never fully became one of the greats culturally. So if DDG still struggles with that perception after years and years of trying and still trying, why are people shocked that other streamers are crashing into this wall immediately? It's not easy, and I think all these streamers are starting to underestimate how hard it is to get respect outside of the internet. And this is honestly the disappointing part for me, because after Cloverfest, I genuinely thought streamers were starting to figure it out. Not music necessarily, but the whole live events. I thought creators were slowly learning how to build real world experiences that actually connected with people outside of the screen. But Rolling Loud completely changed that perspective, because instead of looking like the future, some of these moments just look like internet fame colliding with reality. And the scary part is, the internet can't hide that reality for a long time, because online everything gets artificially amplified. Clips get reposted, communities defend everything, fans overhype moments, and people become surrounded by yes men until eventually they step outside the bubble and the reaction is completely different. And that's what happened here. So if you made it this long, then you know that this video isn't about Rakai or Plaqueboymax. It's about where the streamer culture is headed, because some creators are starting to believe that visibility automatically equals respect, and it doesn't. Attention is not talent, going viral is not artistry, and the Twitch chat is not real life. That doesn't mean streamers can never crossover, but if they want real world respect, they're going to have to earn it outside of the algorithm. Not through clips, not through fan bases, not through people spamming W, through actual performance, actual growth, actual connection. Because these live crowds do not care about your follower count. They react to what's in front of them. And Rolling Loud just gave the streaming culture a reality check in front of the entire internet. And honestly, I think a lot of people are still pretending not to see it. But let me know what y'all think. Are streamers forcing these music arts too hard, or do you think people are unfairly hating on creators trying something new? And of course, hit that subscribe button to join the official society now. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of my videos, and hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people. I'm Gabe Official. This is the official society, and until next time, holla at your boy.
Official society.